Ooni of Ife's palace allegedly faces the biggest rivalry in the palace history. As we are told that Mama 2 or Mama Ibeji, excuse me, Mama Ibeji, as you guys know her, has gone ballistic on Olori Mommy Double Crown. Okay, I'm sure you guys know what I'm referring to here. Okay, over seniority claim of the princess. Okay, so of course you know when I say Mama Ibeji or Mama Two, you already know what I'm talking about. And when I say Mommy Double Crown Prince, you also know what I'm talking about. So the story coming out allegedly at this time is that the Ooni of Ife's palace faces the biggest rivalry in palace history. As Olori Mama 2 or Mama Ibeji, goes ballistic on Mommy Double Prince over seniority claim of the princes. Okay? I'm sure you already know the direction this story is going. It's been reported that Olori Mommy 2 or Mommy Ibeji has been reported to finally unleash venom on Olori Mommy Double Crown, calling her all manners of names for carrying on with this her unfortunate double crown fantasy. Yes, you heard me well. That is what this whole thing is all about. Okay? So she said her reclusive demeanor was indeed or has been mistaken by many as weakness. Hence, she will not stop conversing and promoting her double crown agenda despite the widespread condemnation and public outcry. Okay? Okay, what Mommy Beji is saying here is this. You guys know that she's always on the very quiet side. You wouldn't know when she's happy. You wouldn't know when she's sad. I have always also criticized her, for that posture. But she has come out now to say the fact that she's reclusive, she has this reclusive demeanor, that is being on the quiet side. She doesn't talk. Should not be the reason why Mommy Double Crown will not stop conversing and promoting her double crown agenda, because that is what this thing know. Because right from the time that mommy double crown prince, came out and started announcing that I'm from the royal, I came from the royal lineage. The father also came from the royal lineage, so that makes my prince double crown. Right since that time, she has remained, on that trajectory. Despite the condemnation from everyone, and all this while, you guys can attest to the fact that Mommy Beji has not said a word, has never said one word, nothing on this controversy until recently. Okay, and that is why she's saying that it's like Mommy Double Crown. Is thinking that because she's quiet, then that is the reason why she should continue, and possibly that is why she has come out right now to speak. And I think I'm liking this. Okay, so she went further to say, I may be quiet, but not certainly stupid. I only waited to see how far this charade will go, and also to allow you to embarrass yourself thoroughly. She continued. About this one. Okay, so that means all this while she has been watching with keen interest, and maybe she told herself that, okay, I will allow you, explore your stupidity now. When we are tired, then I will tell you where I belong. I think that's what she's doing. And if that is really her essence of keeping quiet all this while, I think she has achieved that aim. Okay? So going further, she said, if not that mommy double crown is ignorant, how can her claim of her prince superiority stand the test of reasonability? I agree with her. This marks of stupidity in one way or the other. So where is the logic in her reasoning? She further asked. It's only an unwise person that will not know that such anachronistic disposition or ideas is dead on arrival. I totally agree with her. I totally agree with her, because this kind of disposition, is completely absurd. Because why will you want to put your prince, your young prince, in this sort of situation, knowing fully well that by the time they grow up, we've already created war, for them ahead. Where there is no war. So I think this sort of disposition, is really, really condemnable. And I agree with Mommy Beji for the first time on this, honestly. So it was further reported that Mommy Ibeji has been more became more infuriated by the lack of respect for her as a senior, Olori on one hand, and her prince, who is also older than her own prince. I think what she's saying here is that in terms of seniority order, she's like the third or fourth wife in that order, and mommy double crown prince apparently is the last. Her prince also is not the first, is not the second. So by that order also, mommy Beji's twins is also senior in that order. Okay, so and mommy prince is now saying that look, it is rather unfortunate that she's trying to set up her innocent prince to the path of perdition, and God will not allow her succeed in this. I agree with her. You recall how the double crown prince started, right? You know, immediately after she had a baby, right? I don't want to go into that details right now because of time. You also recall the hue and cry and the summon that eventually happened, and that public apology that she was made to give to Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. You recall that, right? Now, you recall that Ebo-ebire footprint. This is the very recent one that happened just a few days ago. Recall that when this footprint thing issue came up, and the fact that Tadenikawo's footprint was sought for, because usually when Ooni turns 50, it is customary that the footprint of the senior son, the eldest son, is taken for preservation and for presentation to their fathers. And there's this rumor again that once that is done, the likelihood of such a son becoming an Oba or an Emir, sorry, or an Oni is almost 100% guaranteed. It is when they announce this exercise or this right ritual, that is going to happen in December, that we heard, mommy double crown prince, started blowing hot again, blah, 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 making all the noise. And that is why not too long ago, the Kabiyesi himself came out and lambasted her and her family for carrying such a posture. Okay, so I'm surprised that all this while Olori Mama Ibeji has remained calm. Very, very calm. She has never uttered a word until this moment. And according to her, she waited and waited for Olori Mommy Double Crown Prince, to exhaust what she called her stupidity or foolishness. And I think she must have achieved that very, very well. Okay, so so you recall the Ebo-ebire footprint registration exercise, right? And her disposition towards it recently. You saw how her family was summoned once again and chastised. Yeah, that happened. Even Kabiyesi had to warn her as well. I just said that as well. Okay? For mommy Ibeji, she's not even asking questions about the footprint, right? Because she of all people knows that her son, her prince, is the second child, and mandatorily he's not supposed to be the one. So he's not even talking. Okay, so because she's fully abreast with the cultural ethos of Ile-Ife people. Okay, so that is why it is, laughable that the one who is number six wife, the one who has the number three prince, is now trying to drag superiority and seniority, with Tadenikawo. I think this is very, very uncharitable. This is very, very disappointing as far as I'm concerned, especially coming from someone that claims to be the daughter of the soil, because she can't be oblivious of the custom and traditions of her people. Because from what she has been doing, it's like she's completely, she's like she's not conversant with her traditions, and it's very appalling at this moment. Well, like I always say, if this story is true, you know, then I want to say kudos to Mommy Ibeji, because for the first time she's doing something that I am very, very happy, because she has to fight for herself and fight for her own prince, okay? And indirectly, she's also tactically validating the position of Tadenikawo, okay? So I'm so happy that this happened at this time, okay? So this is the story that is out there. in the social media, and we felt we have to bring it here, reenact it for you. I mean, for your for better understanding. Okay. So, what do you think about this story coming out this time? Please, I want you to share your comments here. Those of you who are abreast with the traditions of the Yorubas, especially the Leife people, please leave your opinion here. I want to hear from you. Okay. Thank you so much for liking, for sharing, and most importantly, for subscribing to this this young channel. Okay. I'm going to be back soon. God bless you. Bye bye.